What's up, gang? You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little bit groggy. It is 4:36 a.m. I dipped from my girlfriend's house about an hour ago. She is endlessly supportive of all the things that I pursue and follow and dream of doing. So she didn't even laugh at me for telling her that I was going to leave probably in the middle of the night. So we are getting our first look at Lucas Oil Speedway, and I'm excited because this is the first time I'm going to be able to, make a video like this, about the new track that's just come out. Because I think I was making videos by the time Port Royal came out, but I didn't kind of click to maybe doing something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna potter around for a little bit. I just chose the 305s because that's what we do the most of. And yeah, we'll potter around for a little bit, have a look, and then we will actually turn a few laps. Let's turn around here first and see if there's anything else out here to see. So, we got the little way bridge right there. That's pretty neat. People need to stop shitting on iRacing. Seriously, look at this. This is incredible. The detail is just ridiculous. Thanks, pit guys. Nice big open pit exit here. Love that. And we're getting our first look at the track and the stands. I'm going to yank the wing back a little bit to give us as much of a view as possible. Look at that. So, Lucas Oil Speedway, a 3/8 mile track in Wheatland, Missouri. Obviously in the United States. I don't believe there's any international dirt tracks just yet. I believe it's something along the lines of 400 feet wide. 12. No, I'm not even gonna try and remember that crap. It's too much to get it between meters and feet and this and that. There's the main stand there. Lucas Oil apparently known for its VIP boxes and the big HD Jumbotron, which I didn't actually spot on our first turn, but I'm sure it's around there somewhere. Flag stand right there, so this will be the start-finish line. Yeah, so not crazy high banked. I think I saw like 3.5 roughly meters of banking. Super wide surface, like crazy wide surface, and oh, okay, so the cushion isn't like that isn't gonna get up to the wall. It's gonna create its own sort of cushion in what looks like 1 and 2. Yeah, there's so much room to race here, which is great. The detail on this, there's the Jumbotron right there, awesome. Yeah, the detail on this is just ridiculous. Like, shout out to iRacing for giving us this level of product. I know that people who actually know what they're talking about are probably going to have their critiques and this and that, but for me, like, this is just unreal. I can't believe, like, we've gotten to this point, where we can race on real life tracks that are this highly detailed, and you know what? I'm sure the people of Missouri and the people who call this track their local would be so stoked. Like, the people that have local tracks on iRacing, they must be over the freaking moon. That if they don't get to race a real car, like that they get to do like the next best thing, which is drive these. So yeah, I'd love to see my local track, Perth Motorplex, get put on here one day. In my opinion, the best speedway in the country. And in Australia, and I dare say one of the best in the world. If you haven't watched a video at Perth Motorplex yet, or know about it in any way, go and check it out. Seriously, it's truly incredible, and shares a lot of similarities with this actually. Like the track shape, the banking, I imagine will be pretty similar. The fact that they have like a drag strip running sort of parallel to the dirt track as well. I think that's how this is laid out anyway. Yeah, we don't have a road course at Perth Motorplex, but it's there is a new track being built in the complex. I don't think this is a secret, but they're building like a an outlaw kart track there, like a purpose-built outlaw kart track there in the next, I believe, 2 years. So that's super exciting as someone who aspires to get into an outlaw kart pretty soon. So, all right, gang, I'm going to push the wing back forward here. Let's turn some laps. Very, very little banking on the bottom. So you're going to have to run it in there pretty hard. Watch the throttle, I imagine, in the higher powered cars. These ones, I'm pretty sure you'll just be able to kind of throw it in there without too much consequence until the track slicks off anyway. And look, gang, you'll have to forgive me. Not only am I just not that good at racing to begin with, but it's also 4:40 a.m. So it's not exactly peak time for my brain to be using its motor skills to any real capacity. So it's gonna take some getting used to for sure. Yeah, you don't really notice the back. Oh, okay. Duly noted. I kind of went straight for the wall. Mistake. Okay, steering's banged up. Boy, that's embarrassing. Start again. Okay, something that I'm going to have to adjust to is that the top of the track isn't actually at the wall. It's a few feet off of it, so that's interesting. That'll take some getting used to. At least, like, with a track like Lernerville or whatever, you can, like, you know that there's no wall there, and it's like, to me at this exact moment, it's almost like a little kind of optical illusion of sorts, where you think that's where you should go, like up near the wall, but really, like, if you make it that far, you're gonna jump the cushion and you're straight over into the wall, and your race might just be done. So I've just put the track at 0% for the start. I might jump in another car, like, after a couple more laps of this, and see if we can't maybe actually work in the track just from iRacing's perspective. I'll set the track to, like, 30-40% or something like this. So I wonder where the track's gonna be quick here, because obviously you take off a lot of space by going down the bottom, but you don't get that sort of run off the backing there off the top. So you know what, we'll jump in a late model next, actually. So probably jump into like a pro late model or something like this. Hopefully that'll wake us up a little bit and force us to do a little better. Alright, clearly going to take some time for me to get used to this. Not a particularly talented driver as it is, and okay, that was probably the best turn we've made yet, I think, probably. Nah, that was alright. Oh, see you later. Alright, well, that's about as good a time as any. Let's jump into late model, see how we do there. Alrighty, gang, gonna go here in the pro late models. I bumped the track up to like 35%. So let's see how we can. Oh yeah, maybe I should have turned a couple of practice laps before I just threw the old late model around the corner here, because late models are not where we thrive. I'll tell you that for free. I imagine there's going to be a lot more videos out there with the track reveal and the track first thoughts that have a lot better driving than this. So I'll apologize for that while you're watching this, if you're still here. I have a strange suspicion that I'm going to be working in the late models a lot more this season, I think. Because they, I got so caught up in how good the 305s, 360s, and 410s, how good they were in the last couple of weeks, that I kind of put, like, you know, late models and stuff on the back burner. Oh, and the 358s, obviously. The last Knoxville was a surprisingly good track for the 358s. So, yeah, it's I kind of forgot, like, you know, just how cool and fun they are to drive. And also, I'm kind of chicken shit. The like, you know, the pro late models, obviously, like, you know, there's guys out there that just run these things almost like specifically, and you know, it's kind of scary to get in, like, you know, just after you haven't given it that much time, and try and jump in the same races, cats that are just, they can absolutely tear these things up. So up over the cushion. This is going to be a really fun track. I don't know where it's going to be fast. I don't know where the racing lines are going to be. You know, I have, with this much space, but it's still being a pretty tight track. Sorry, pardon me, not tight. Pretty short track. Like, you're not flying down like Williams Grove length straights, but you are getting around, you know, pretty tight corners. I think it's not what I would consider, like, you know, obviously like a bull ring track, but it's just, I feel like there's going to be a lot of really good hard racing here. I'll tell you what, I'll be honest though, one thing I am scared of is, like, how many times we're going to jump the cushion, because we forget that it's, like, you know, it's not at the actual wall, it's like here. That's gonna be a contributing factor for us. I think we might give up a couple of spots that way. It also means that, like, any contact that's, oh yep, there it is. It also means that, like, any contact that's made in the corners is gonna be that much more sort of I'm blanking on a word here, but that much more, you know, sort of impactful, because if you get pushed or push someone over the banking, that's, you know, that's gonna be a bad time for everybody. So this has been super fun, like, ripping around this pro late. This has been super fun. Great way to start my morning. Have to start getting ready for work in about an hour or so for that 7 a.m. start. So nice cruisy day ahead though, so I'm not too phased about that. Should also mention that I've got a video coming out maybe like a day after this one, just like with the season wrap up, stats and, like, your series results and this and that. Some thank yous to be made as well. So that one's already recorded and, like, it's loaded up onto YouTube, ready to publish. So you'll see that one shortly. Okay, I'm gonna pack it in with the pro late model here. That was awesome. I think I'll do one more car. Or maybe I'll jump in a midget. All right, gang. Changed my mind about the midget. I'm actually gonna jump in the 358 instead, because we run these a lot more. So I bumped up the track to 60%. My beat. Oh, there it is. Not the first or last time that'll happen for us, I don't think. For sure not the last. You know what? I'm gonna be one of those cats that's just straight up chicken shit to run the cushion here, I think. For exactly that reason. At least at Lernerville, like, you know, you can kind of see it a little bit. Here, I just, maybe it's just because it's my first look at the track, but I feel like it's really hard to actually spot where the track dips off. Like, the safe play obviously is to follow the apron, but eventually the apron's going to get to the tip, and then it's RIP if you throw a right rear over it. That was pretty good. Oh, saved it. Alright, let's check out down the bottom. Let's see what we got going here. That's gonna take some getting used to. It's weird. It's like the low line. I've obviously got some getting used to. Oh, okay, that was better. I'm not judging very well, like, you know, just how deep, like, you know, the low line goes. I keep kind of like over rotating the car, and it ends up straightening it up halfway through the turn as opposed to looking towards the exit. So last couple have been better though. Trying to stay on the gas a little bit more. As soon as I do that, it gets loose. Alright, let's do a little hybrid. We'll go high in one, low in the other. Not what I would put in the high category, but higher. Yep, can definitely see this track being a lot of fun. The person who's brave enough to throw a slider, like, you're not having any clue where the cushion is braver than me. That's probably going to take a minute for me to actually build up the courage to do that, I think. So again, following the apron is like a pretty safe play, but I don't think it'll help you every time. And because there's not that much banking, like there's banking, just not a whole lot of it. You're taking a big risk by like not having something to help you back down the track as opposed to having to climb back over the cushion. Alright, gang, I'm gonna call it here for the 358s, and you know what? I'm gonna jump into 410. Alright, gang, guarantee you this is gonna go poorly. My brain is not nearly awake to do something this powerful, but let's give it a red hot go anyway. I don't know what setup I chose for this one. I don't have setups, I should specify. I don't know what baseline setup I chose for this. Oh, yep. Might have banged the car up a little bit. Whoa, cool your jets. Okay, can't keep the car straight anymore. Let's try again. Alright, gang, almost guarantee this is gonna go poorly, but let's give it a red hot go. Track's still at 60%. So. Wow, I can't believe we saved that one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh. Start again. Alright, let's try down the bottom this time. Play it a little bit safer. Probably what we should have done to begin with, honestly. Yep, not what I would consider down the bottom, but that's okay. We'll have to work our way down there. I'm not doing a very good job of entering. Wow, I'm just flat out missing the entries. Cool. Hopefully that was just the bar on the front that caught that. Oi! Damn. Oh, did it again. Yeah, I'm really being exposed for how not good I am in a 410 right now, but no surprise there. We know this. Anyone who's been on this channel knows this. I'm learning. It's like I've got to start the entry a little sooner than what I am. Alright, let's run out these last 5 laps of fuel, run it dry, and we'll pack it in. Oh man, I thought that was going to be a good corner too. That last one was probably our best one so far. Two laps of fuel left. We'll do one high if we can, one low if we can. Oh, shocking entry. Can't believe we salvaged a high one after all that far. Alright, looks like we are out of fuel. Alrighty gang. That's the first look at Lucas Oil Speedway. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for checking it out. Appreciate it. Till next time. Bye for now.